Yesterday I talked about how I find stocks by looking at fresh news, and also I talked about low fruits. It was just the basics, foundations for day trading. But today I also want to add something, candles, volume, and also VWAP and pre-market high. So when I wake up in the morning and I want to trade and I want to find stocks, so what I look for, because I'm doing day trading, so the daily candles, I want to always make sure that these candles are green, these candles are bold. When they're bold, green, strong, what it tells me is that uh, buyers are in control. Okay, but I cannot just use one thing to take a trade. No, I need multiple confirmations. So I look at volume. Volume is very, very important. So at least the stock has to have more than 500 um, thousand volume, you know. And once I see that the volume is coming in, it has to increase. If volume is going up, it has to also go with price. I have to see price moving. That also tell me and give me confidence that this stock also has a potential to grow, not to withstand the VWAP. VWAP is just an volume weighted average price. This is the equilibrium price that, for the most part, everybody want to buy a share because that is a fair price. Okay, if the stock has a strong volume, I have to see that stock trading above the VWAP. So once I see the stock trading above the VWAP, so let's say this is the VWAP line, I want to see the stock trading above it. Below it, I'm going to be very cautious. But once it's trading above it, now I also have um, the confidence that this stock is going to go up. But if you look at it, I'm not just using one indicator to trade. I'm using a green daily candle. I'm adding up to volume coming in into the stocks. Also looking at that stock is above the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. And then another important thing is I look at the pre-market high. Before the market open, what was the high? We have three sessions in trading. We have the pre-market in New York, 4 a.m. The market has already opened. It will trade all the way until 9:30. The market will start trading. Okay, so that's let's say the stock has the high of 5, but people will take profits. So the price will drop before market opens. Once the market opens 7:30 over there, which will be uh, maybe around 9. It depends on where you will be. I want to see the price coming back to break the previous high. And once it breaks it, that also gives me an indication that this stock has a very strong potential of moving intraday. So it is not just one indicator that will make me take a trade. I have multiple levels of uh, uh, indicators that I look for before I take in a trade. Whoever watched my live trading this morning on um, Facebook, I even got into the trade, make some money before I looked at the news. Why did I do that? The volume that was coming into the stock was so great that there was no way I could ignore it. And then I've positioned my account, my platform in that way that I can get in split second and get out split second. So today this is where I'm also gonna end. And if you like this type of education, please go ahead and subscribe and also share the video. And if you have any question, put it out there. Any information that I give here is not financial advice. It's just for education purpose. If you decide you're going to do day trading, it's very risky. I want you to do research and also never put the money that you cannot afford to lose on trading, because if you have $1,000 and you put all on the trading and you lose it, how are you going to come back? Okay, you have $1,000, put $50 on it and then see how it goes. Sometimes if the stock have to move, it doesn't matter how much you have, it's gonna move like so quickly. Like this morning, how I double my accounts. I was up about 180%. If you go back to look at my video on Facebook, you will see. But everything that I did was very calculated. So if you're a beginner trader, you always want to pay attention to uh, volume. You want to pay attention to daily candles. You want to pay attention to VWAP, and also it's one VWAP is an indicator, one of the indicators that I use. I'm not really a fan of indicators, but when the price is above it, I always see that it's also have a high potential to go up. And then apart from the VWAP, you also want to see stock breaking highs, break the previous day high, break the pre-market high, break even today's high. Now you see that the stock is moving. I'll see you early in the morning tomorrow, and then I'm gonna say goodbye for now.